Good afternoon, everyone. It is Ashley and Bill for another mortgage moment. Hi, I'm Ashley Tellis, a residential real estate expert here in Dripping Springs. And this is my partner in lending, Mr. Bill Regline, issuing loans in not only the great state of Texas, but several others as well. And we are here to answer just random questions and curiosities that you might have. So today, our curiosity is for those folks who want to go and buy a home, but they don't have any credit. Not they've had credit and it's not looking so great. They just flat don't have credit. I think there's a term for it, like they're like a ghost on the credit report. Do I have that right?
I've heard that term, yes, before.
So what are you to do if you're a cash is king kind of a human and you're trying to get a house?
Yes, this came up, and this topic came up from a friend that was talking about, hey, our daughter, who's a college kid, we wanted her to get a house, and we know we need a cosign with her. So, but we don't know if she even has credit. We don't know if she's got any score or anything. So it's a common question because it's a popular thing to do. They want them to get a house, maybe live in it through college. Good way to do side subject. Good way to do your first investment property with your kid in college. But credit, they have no credit. You look at their credit score and it literally says nothing. So trade lines are important. What trade lines are is just credit history, meaning like, for instance, you got a car payment and you make payments on that. That establishes credit history. The more credit history you have, the better utilization of credit. You mean not maxing out credit cards, the better. So a couple of ways for individuals to build or start getting credit, build credit. First thing, the easiest one is an authorized user. So you could go to your son and say, I'm going to add you to my credit card. And what
He'd
that
be
does
so
is
excited, Bill. He would be so excited for me to say that to him.
But the cool thing, you don't even need to give them a credit card. They won't even touch it. They're added to it. They're on the credit card as an authorized user. They pretty much take over your credit history from that credit card. Obviously, you want it to be a well-established credit card, payments on time and things like that. But once they get on it, usually it takes could take up to 6 months potentially to start having credit scores show. But it's the easy way to really start getting a credit score established for an individual. Sometimes they need more than just that trade line as an authorized user because it's kind of a way to can't think of the word, but to get credit scores, but not actually be using credit, excuse me. So secondly is car loan. They can co-sign. Dad, please, I need a car. Let's do this. I'm going to sign on it for you. You're going to make the payments. Easy ways, again, to start establishing credit that way, as long as the kid makes payments. Remember, parent, you are tied into to the loan. So be sure that kid's making payments on time. Another easy way is if, say, you do have credit and maybe it's just bad, but not as bad because you haven't done anything wrong, but there's just no credit history. If you go apply for a credit card, you might not get one. So you can apply for a secured credit card. And a secured credit card is a little different. A secured credit card is meaning you're actually putting money toward that credit card. So you could have a $500 limit. You take $500 of your own, you almost deposit into the credit card, and you use that credit card just like a normal one. It tracks the same way, payment-wise, history. You make payments every month, but it is your money technically, and it's a way to, again, start building credit for the individual. And this can go for children, or I say children. You can't really get a credit card till you're 18, until they can really tie into a contract. So remember that, 18 years old. But you do want to prepare them, because when someone, if they get out of college and graduate from college and they want to buy a home, because we've talked to a lot of people, and that's fantastic. They're excited. They've saved up some money, but there's no credit. They don't have any credit scores. So those are the big ways to do it. Student loans, you can co-sign with a parent, and that will help establish credit history also. So just some ways to get that child, teenager, young adult ready for the buying world. Or again, like I said, if you've just never bought anything in your life and never had to, it's good to just maybe start with the authorized user piece. It's very easy. You don't have to touch the credit card.
I'm curious, Bill. So day one, no credit whatsoever. How long does that process take? When are you like, okay, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and they're going to go do X, Y, and Z? How long does that process
It
before?
will generally take, I've seen it go turn over as soon as 3 months
Okay,
to really
wow.
establish a credit score. But what I mean 3 months is statement history, okay? So if your statements post on or on, the middle of the month, you could track it. So if you got on at the beginning of the month, you've got a statement history there. You got the next month, you got the next month, and then there's a chance. Again, you'd have to, like I said, we do soft pulls, take a look at it and see if the credit has established. But 3, I've seen it take as long as 6 months potentially, but it can happen relatively quick. And, it does take time, just like a lot of things, but, it's worth it at the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that was super helpful. Again, Bill and I hang out and create content every single week. So if you have a question, reach out to one of us. We'd love to answer it. Again, I'm a real estate agent here in the Dripping Springs area, and Bill is issuing loans in Texas and other states as well. So he can field all of your money questions. And Bill, thank you again. We'll see you next time for our next mortgage moment.
Yes. Have a great day.